19 jaar was actrice Maria Schneider toen ze met de grote Marlon Brando speelde in Bernardo Bertolucci's erotische drama Last Tango in Paris. Een film die een groot schandaalsucces zou worden, vooral vanwege één scène. Waarin het Brando-personage, het Schneider-personage, anaal verkracht met hulp van een pakje boter. In Being Maria keert de Franse filmmaker Jessica Palus terug naar de opname van die beruchte scène, die niet in het scenario stond en de jonge Maria dus werd opgedrongen. Ik sprak met acteurs Anamaria, Vartolomei en met Dillon, die absoluut overtuigen als Maria Schneider en Marlon Brando.
Vous avez quel âge, Maria?
19.
En lisant, vous avez dû voir que vous y étiez souvenu. Ça vous dérange?
Non. Enfin, ça dépend comment. C'est surtout les scènes d'amour. Qu'est-ce qu'il faudra faire?
Comme dans la vie. Je plaisante. Vous en faites pas. On filmera ça le plus artistiquement possible. Mais il faut quand même avoir en tête que c'est le sujet du film. Une relation physique intense, je vous ai dit.
Vous avez qui en tête pour le rôle masculin?
Pas mal d'acteurs ont eu peur du rôle. Et puis Marlon Brando m'a dit oui.
Brando?
Vous seriez la deuxième tête d'affiche avec lui. Ma qualité.
Did you know of the infamous stories of Last Tango in Paris?
I've heard many versions of it because nobody really knows exactly what happened. I mean, now I feel the movie clarifies it, and of course you have the book of Maria Schneider, her cousin, but some people, qualify the movie as a pornographic movie, which means that he really penetrated her, which didn't happen. She had been betrayed also by the people around because nobody wanted to hear the truth. When she was talking, we were saying that she was talking about her truth, but it's the truth, simply. She just tell what happened, but no one was ready to pull Bertolucci and Brando down. She was the one that was easier to, take out. So I think she suffered a lot from I feel, in fact, it's not about the father, it's not about the mother, it's not about the actor, the director, really. It's about us around at that time that didn't trust her and that didn't allow her to speak safely. We were in a confrontation with Maria Schneider. We didn't have journalists back then to ask her why. She wouldn't say to any young people to do this job because it's a very dangerous job and a very dangerous industry. In front of her, you didn't have someone just to ask why.
Action.
Surprise! I wrote music.
Tu pourrais dire bonjour quand même.
Bonjour.
Did you look? You didn't try opening it. I bet they hid something inside. Maybe we'll find a treasure.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What about that? Maybe we look inside here. Maybe we find a treasure here. No? What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid.
No? Let's take a look inside, why don't we?
No. Stop.
Huh? Hey. You act like a free woman. But in fact, you're just a little girl. A little girl with lots of principles.
You're really sick.
Perfetto. That's great. We finish the light and we shoot.
How much of the infamous butter scene or history of Last Tango in Paris did you know?
I think we have to look at this film in the context of when it was, 50 years ago, a half a century ago. They made a movie during the sexual revolution, and Brando was having a crisis, I think, at that age in his life. And, you know, and it's an unfortunate miscalculation, to say the least. And I say miscalculation when they decided to not tell her that they were going to do this in the scene. And this is something that we actors would do and directors would encourage. And it's a good thing when, in most situations, but not in a scene with this difficulty and sensitivity, you don't do that. It was wrong to do that to her. And so when I saw the film, I always wondered what became of the actress, Maria Schneider. It never occurred to me that maybe doing that scene and making that film impacted her in a very traumatic way. And this is what I learned. And I think that's why this is an important film, to look at it from another perspective. Because she never had a voice in what that was. I mean, in a way, Brando and Bertolucci made a choice to try and experiment with things. So in a way, that was the voice of those artists. But this young woman was abandoned. I think that's what, yes, that what happened on the set was traumatic, but then it's what happened afterwards, and the shame and the public and the way she was haunted by that, I think was very, very, and it was really unfortunate because her performance is so good.
Ça va pas? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
T'es pas au courant?
De quoi?
La plainte en Italie.
Une poignée de catholiques puritains. Ils pouvaient pas aimer le film, c'est normal.
Le jugement a été rendu hier. Le film est interdit. Bertolucci, Brando et moi, on est condamnés.
Condamné à quoi?
À 2 mois de prison avec sursis. Pour obscénité.
Enfin, je vois pas pourquoi tu te mets dans cet état. 2 mois avec sursis et en Italie en plus. Enfin, tu vas pas aller en prison.
C'est pas le problème. J'ai pas écrit ce scénario. J'ai pas réalisé ce film. Je suis pas responsable de tout ça, moi. Bertolucci s'est enfui, Brando aussi. Ils m'ont laissé toute seule à Paris avec la presse qui écrit tous les jours des horreurs sur moi. Des horreurs, je te jure.
Tu connais l'adage? Dites du bien, dites du mal, parlez de moi. Tu voulais être actrice, tu voulais être connue.
Pas comme ça.
Mais t'as eu tout ça d'un coup. Avec un seul rôle en plus. Crois-moi, c'est une chance. Moi, ça m'a pris des années.
You just called cinema a dangerous place.
Yes, it is. It's sneaky. It's a lot of vices in the industry. There's a lot of hypocrisy in the industry. We use you, but when we make you feel that you are our best friend, and then when we don't need you anymore, it's bullshit, you know? So I think you have to be solid, and that's what she said back then in an archive, an interview. She said, you have to be solid enough to carry this on your shoulders. And I think you really have to, you know, it's so important to have a family behind. It's so important to have a safe place of people around you, either your agent or your friends or family, whatever. But you can't, I mean, if you're strong enough, you can do it by yourself, but you need to be protected, and she wasn't.
At one point, after the infamy of the film, she says, "Stop staring, stop staring," and that's the fate of everyone famous. How do you deal with that?
I'm not famous, so.
You don't think you're famous? Well,
No.
walking here, if you walk through the streets of Cannes, people won't recognize you.
No. And I mean, I'm just completely fine with that. I don't care
Exactly.
if they recognize me or if they don't. I think even it's better for me because, you know, I like the fact that even now I'm not looking like Maria Schneider.
Yeah,
really,
so in real life, you can stay Anamaria.
Yeah, that's nice.